Welcome, one and all. This is the Peace Dealer, and this is your weekly love Horoscope for the week of October 8th, 2017. Venus is conjunct Mars in Virgo, and throughout this week, at the end of the week, it's going to enter Libra. What this really means is that the influence it's making to Mars while it's opposing Chiron in Pisces is healing how sensitively we can sensually connect with others in love. But it's in Virgo, so we're talking about real love. We're talking about not the love that causes people to show face, but, real interactions with people that show us what we're made of. Don't necessarily worry too much about how this plays out in your life, because it's at the end of the week when this shifts into Libra that you will see this manifest in your relationships with others. You're still doing internal work in your heart, and just really allow yourself to be passionate. And when you're passionate, it means you might be a bit irrational. It doesn't have to be perfect. Unless you're a Virgo, then you can hold yourself to that standard. It is what it is. That being said, though, the name of the game that I want to give you this week as we're perfecting a whole lot of connections is serendipity. Hold out great faith in your heart, not for your expectation to come true, but for your heart to be happy. And you will see magic in your heart definitely occur. I'm going to pull cards for the 12 zodiac signs, but before I do so, there's a message for each of the elements that I want to give. All right. And with that being said, the message for the fire element, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is appropriately indicating that you have great choice. And I have to let you know this because all of you fire signs have weird aspects. Aries, you're squaring Pluto. Leo, let's see. Leo is in the clear. I mean, you're about to be squaring you're about to be squaring Jupiter, but the North Node's in your sign, which is giving you so much opportunity. And in Sagittarius, you have Saturn. But what these planets are trying to show you are that you have a great option. You are dealing with people in love who want to make you feel like you're expendable. And you don't have to I think you're trying to let them know that you have options. That's none of their business. Like, you have options, you know that, and you really want to assess that because the world is literally yours. I always like to say that fire signs are the gods of the zodiac. They are the god. Aries is God in human form, Sagittarius is God, and Leo is the source from whence God came. All right, I see you. Well, I'm blind, but it's because of you I can see. So really keep this in mind. You have a lot. This card I drew is Mars in Aries. I have this position myself. All right. And whenever I get in my feelings, I just remember I have mad options. I remember who the fuck I am. And that comes from you, Aries. That's why I said fuck right now. Because we raw out here. But really don't let people try and play you. Like, you don't have to be limited to one option. Okay. And when it comes to the Earth clan, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, the message that I have for you is the Six of Swords. You are sailing towards a positive future. This does apply to your moon and rising signs. I'm a little bit selfish here because I have Earth too. So I know a lot of you have been asking this. It's fire. But yes, you're sailing away from anxiety. It's okay. This ever since 2011, you went through a lot of difficulty. More than the other zodiac signs. Capricorn, you have Pluto. Pluto that's fucking up Aries, Libra, and Cancer. That's in your sign, Capricorn. That's fucking you up. Okay, so the earth has been really going through it, and you need to embrace the fact that things are getting better. You are transitioning quite well. Really open up to people you could trust with this information about yourself. And especially when it comes to love, look to develop these connections online. Developing connections online through text and balancing that in real life is going to really help you express a lot of your feelings and your thoughts. So look to positive development for that. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the cards that I have for you for the water element. is the King of Wands. Now be careful of this King of Wands because this is the card of a Leo man. And Leos and fire signs, here's just a well-known secret, they go crazy over water signs. Because fire signs are super powerful and passionate until they get in their feelings. So know that this is someone who wants to protect you, even though emotionally you protect them. Water signs, I'm getting that, especially water sign women. Like, this is a very powerful, this is the strongest man you could ever meet. All right. And it's going to key you into great ways of how this masculine force reflects itself through you so that you can gain courage. You're very influenced, especially you, Scorpio, very influenced by the people you're around. So you're going to gain so much power from this individual and hold this person down. But make sure you also put them in check so that they don't let their ego get to their head. This King of Wands, no matter how volatile they may seem, they're a good influence for you. So just keep that in mind. And finally, air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The card that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. You ballin', my friends, okay? You are hardworking, you are disciplined, and you're going to really receive the fruits of your labor. But the reason why this is important is because you've worked hard to be an independent success. Those of you air signs who are still working hard to be independent, it's all not for nothing. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card of talking about focusing on that more than focusing on finding a partner. If anything, the Nine of Pentacles is talking about this is your partner, air signs, and they're going to reflect the independent nature that you've had. But just know the quality of you being able to really reap from your own fruits is what's going to open the room for relationships to flourish for you. So I'm now going to pull the cards for the individual signs. I really do want to open dialogue. So if you have any questions about your love personally, comment them below in the comments. I won't get to all the comments, so please don't expect anything from me. But as I have time, I will answer as much as I can. All right. I do have in the link below my peace packages. My peace packages for the entire month of October in Libra and Scorpio season are on sale right now. Considerably, I've slashed the prices. All right. My peace packages are recorded reports where I will pull tarot and oracle cards and channel great information. Anyone who's taken my peace package knows it's one of my best reports outside of the peace session that's actually live. So I've modified it and it's totally suited to quantum partnerships. If you look at the description, it's going to tell you you'll get several tarot spreads, and the third tarot spread is a love reading. But when you order the peace package for the month of October, and the sale is already on there, okay, it comes in 3 tiers. You could get the basic, the deluxe, or the premium. But no matter what tier you get, when you get the peace package, everything I draw for you will be tailored to understanding your quantum partnership. So some of you have a lot of work you have to do. You can't really bridge the spiritual with the real. You're already going through so much and you're responsible for other people. This peace package is going to be a one-stop shop to let you know who your quantum partner is, how to get with your quantum partner, how to resolve issues with your quantum partner. It's only going to be on sale this month. And the link, once again, is down below. You don't have to have any codes. Once again, though, like I said in the lives, if you get any live consultation with me, instead of typing it in, just say the code Quantum Partnership, and I will also do the same thing live. So I really want to hook you guys up here because once Venus goes into Libra, your miracles are going to occur. And I want to help and make sure you're in the right attitude and you're in the right place, because Jupiter and Scorpio is going to expose stuff about everyone. But it's not really an exposing like, you know how some people expose others so that they can put them below them? Scorpio wants to expose you so you can transform, so that you can learn from what you're doing wrong, okay? And then actually go further. So I highly, highly recommend that you order my peace package below. I've slashed the prices. The lowest basic tier is $30. You will get 2 spreads, and I will tell you what to expect in your quantum partnership, what you have to resolve, what you have to do, so that within a month you're gonna find in a lot of readings you already know who this person is. That's what I've been seeing with a lot. So once you order, you'll get a link to schedule it. And yeah, let's now go to the signs. So for Aries, the card that I have for you is the Three of Swords. Aries, you have to surrender. And this is Aries rising, Aries moon, Aries sun. Aries, you really need to surrender, okay? You really need to sacrifice. I'm sensing a warning. You know who you have to let go in your life. And if you keep them in your life, all right, it's going to be a heartbreak. And it's someone who is not an evil person. Like, you have love for them, but they're just not respecting you the way you need them to respect you. And you're psychic, Aries. So Cancer is psychic where they feel it. Aries, you see the visions, you see the dreams, and I'm just letting you know, if you keep these people in your life, your suspicions will happen. So you either want to hurt your heart now and let them go, or get hurt by them later. Taurus moon, Taurus rising, Taurus sun. The card we have for you is the Queen of Cups. This woman loves you so dearly, Taurus. This woman, whether she has revealed herself or not, this is a Cancer woman, but this could be a Cancer rising, Cancer moon. It doesn't even have to be the Cancer energy. This is a very emotional, psychic woman. She's protecting you. She's deeply in love with you, Taurus. And it's a very powerful influence you're going to feel. All right. And a lot of you Taurus women, you're going to really embrace this love connection deep in your heart and unlock this psychic power. I really respect the Queen of Cups because she speaks in very subtle ways, and there's going to be a greater realization of this energy that you feel this week. So Taurus, you're definitely winning. The Queen of Cups is saying you're going to reach depths of love that really make your heart sing. Gemini, Gemini rising, Gemini moon. We have the Two of Cups. Ooh, I'm happy to pull this. I'm really happy to pull this. If you've definitely been wanting to connect with that soulmate or be in that relationship, yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. Not in the most PG of ways, it might be a little bit X-rated, but it is what it is. The Two of Cups is saying you're going to connect with someone on an emotional and mental level, and there'll be no games. This person will be open about how they feel about you too, and this week it's going to very well manifest. Don't forget, Libra season is your 5th house of love, so this is what's opening this up. Good job, Gemini gang. We definitely deserve it. Cancer, Cancer moon, Cancer rising. The card that I have for you is the same as Aries, the Three of Swords. And I don't get the sense that you might get betrayed. Actually, Cancer, I get the sense that, I'm sorry. I get the sense, Cancer, that you're actually attracting someone very powerful, or in a relationship with someone very powerful. Cancer, I get the sense that there's no threat to your relationship, but what you need to let go are some vices in your life. You need to let go of maybe a friend in your life or someone who's holding you back very profoundly. Yeah, Cancer, just let it go and you will know, and it will show, because you're a pro. So Leo, the card that I have for you, Leo rising, Leo moon, Leo sun. I have the 8 of Pentacles. Keep working your magic. Keep working, really. Because this is in the context of a relationship, this is actually very powerful for you, because it's talking about the relationship that you are building, working out, the work and effort you're willing to put into your connections and the love you do will definitely pay off, which is important to know in case some of you feel like you've been working for goddamn nothing, to be honest. And for some of you Leos, if you're really wanting to find greater love in your life, you want to focus on what is it, the work you can do, and how a relationship can revolve around your work. It doesn't revolve around your work, but how can it be incorporated? You might find that your place of employment is where your secret lover or lover is is if you're single. All right. Virgo, Virgo rising, Virgo moon. We have the Seven of Swords. So this means certain things. If you have an intuition that someone's creeping and cheating, they are. In fact, you're going to find out that they are this week. Some sneaky motherfucking bastards. In fact, Virgo moon, Virgo rising, Virgo, you have some lurkers and creepers and stalkers lurking on your ass. I know, because I am personally lurking on a Virgo moon, so I already know. I can just confirm this to you. Some of y'all are just too sexy. It is what it is. But yes, Virgo, really keep in mind that some of you, this hightails too. Some of you are with some psychopaths and you can't really open up and maybe chill with your friends as much as you want. And the Seven of Swords is saying you might have to do some things in secret so that you can actually, be you, even if it's unconventional. But yeah, be careful about dealing with deceitful characters. You're going to deal with people who are more just all talk, if anything, and you want to trust your intuition if you feel like they're not really honest about being loyal or whatnot. All right, Libra, Libra moon, Libra rising. We have the King of Swords. So I forgot who got the King of Wands. And was it Cancer? It wasn't Gemini. It must have been Taurus. All right. Libra, you have the King of Swords. So whoever got the King of Wands, it's someone that's very passionate. Someone who is, was it Element? Yeah. Well, you got the King of Swords. So you're dealing with someone who is a know-it-all, but they're very experienced. Unless they're the plotting barbaric type, which you don't want to deal with. This is actually talking about a great experience with this person. I actually know a Libra who's talking to an Aquarius, so this is actually a great affirmation card to know, this is going to be a powerful week to get to know this person more. So regardless, look to this King of Wands for advice, because some of you Libras, this is actually going to be someone you get advice from about your relationship. And then for some of you, it's something that's going to open with someone. It doesn't have to be with an Aquarius, too. It could be with a mastermind. But yeah, they definitely have something to show you with their power. Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. The card we have for you is the Queen of Swords. So this is the Libra woman who's just going to pimp your brain. She could be a Gemini or an Aquarius. But this Queen of Swords, Scorpio, is very powerful. Now, 21 Savage is dating Amber Rose, so here's another example. We all know 21 Savage is going to have a major decision this week with Amber Rose because he's going to learn a whole lot more about her. This could be a week where their relationship strengthens. I'm not trying to put him on blast. I'm trying to use him as an example for other Scorpios to know if you don't have a Libra or if you don't have a Queen of Swords in your life, you will. It's very important that you come prepared because this woman plays no games and she has no feelings. Okay, she's very intelligent. She has emotions, but she prioritizes her mind over her feelings, where you do the opposite. Okay, so really keep this in mind. This is someone who has a lot of wisdom to share with you, and you to them. So yes, Sagittarius, Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the Hermit. And I get the sense that this Hermit card reflects you, but I feel like this could be an individual who you're also going to really deal with. It's a card of Virgo, Sag, but trust your inner guidance on your connections with people. You're in a stage where you're really coming out the spiritual closet more crazily than you have wanted to. So it's really hard to connect with people in ways that bring out your more unique self. And the Hermit card for some of you Sagittarius is saying the best way to open up for more love in your life is to literally isolate yourself and take time alone to really figure out more who you are again and how you personally do. Because Saturn has worn you thin. And I think you kind of need some time to regather yourself so that you can really be your best self to those people. But for some of you Sagittarius, this could mean that you're opening a relationship with someone on the low. Like nobody knows, okay? You're just probably going to make sure nobody knows. And that's a great idea. You don't want nobody to know. It's not a goddamn business anyway. Capricorn, Capricorn rising, Capricorn moon. The card that I have for you is the Five of Swords. So you have some conflict resolution that you have to deal with. Some of you, your soulmates, your twin flames, your true lovers are literally with people who you either hate or like you have horrible arguments with. And until you actually resolve that, this is going to reflect itself in other future relationships you have. But what this really means for you, Capricorn, is that when it comes to love, expect conflict because Pluto is going to bring it and earth it up. And this conflict and this argument is actually what's needed. This is actually what I like, especially about relationships with Capricorn as a Gemini, because the conflict comes first and then the understanding comes later. You know how some people can just be so rose-tinted glasses, they have this fake kind of love, but they've never been in an argument yet. No. Capricorn, every love connection you have is going to start with just like a bridge burning argument, which is fucked up. No offense, but yeah, so and I'm letting you know this because it's not about being right at this point. Like, you're probably not going to be able to see eye with most of these people, but knowing you're going into this like that, you won't take it so personally. Now, that's just ideal. We know what's going to happen for real. You're just going to be on a warpath. This is a horrible card to pull for love. I'm not even going to front. So, good luck, Capricorn. Hopefully we'll get better next week. Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon. We have the Four of Pentacles. Let go! I'm just joking. You might have to let go. That's the message I'm getting. You're so fixed, Aquarius. You know you're holding on to something that is like stable, but does it make you happy? Because some of you Aquariuses, I think it can, but like, is it doing anything for you? Honestly, based on this card alone, the Four of Pentacles is speaking at length about you actually gaining greater stability through a partnership. So it's a little bit of a mixed message for you both, but just be mindful of how much you're holding on to something that you might not have to hold on to for reasons of fear. Okay, Pisces rising, Pisces moon. We have the Five of Pentacles. This is the card of the parted lovers. I think you might be in a separation state with your twin flame right now because you are the most divine. So if you are, the thing with Pisces relationships is that you're always going to be the higher being. It's easy for me as a Gemini because I'm actually the lower being. In fact, most of you Pisces have twin flame connections with Geminis. So you have to be patient with them. They're going to run away because you hit them with this divine shit and they're the first and most mutable. They think you're goddamn crazy. They're not at your level and we have so much to learn. I have my moon in Capricorn. That's the only reason why I'm not the typical Gemini, or I would be, trust me. But I'm just letting you know, those of you in the separation phase, you might be going through alienation because you just need this period for people to find themselves, and it sucks to wait this long, especially with the Five of Pentacles. The only saving grace is that in some cases, you're really manifesting a partnership with someone who's like, they have nothing. They're probably broke, but they love you. You know what I mean? Like, they don't care about how much money you have, or they might not be broke, but it's a connection to where if both of you lost all the money you had, you would still be together. and you'd still have that love. You still make it through there. But I get the sense for you, Pisces, it's separation stage, and it really sucks because you're outside time and space, and I'm not going to give you an ETA to when shit's going to get better. That's all up to you. You're the ascended masters. You got some divine work you got to do. But when you have more than half of the zodiac secretly plotting against you, there I said it, it's really hard. So good luck with that. For you, it's like a sci-fi movie just to have a decent relationship. I don't think that's fair. But don't worry, it's going to change. This is just what you're going through. Anyway, the card that I have for everyone, all combined, is once again the King of Swords. So when it comes to love this week, Venus is in the rational sign of Virgo, moving into the logical sign of Libra. Be objective. Don't get in your feelings, okay? You're going to really sense psychic vibrations, but be objective, be very fair, be very impartial. And this will help you think clearly with decisions you have to make with your heart. Thank you once again for tuning in. Feel free to comment anything about your observations of love this week. If you have any questions too, I'll feel free to answer them if I have the time to, or when I have the time to. And definitely make sure you get the peace package. It'll be available all October. And until next week, peace.